It's so over, bro. It's so over. It's such a tragedy what I'm forced to endure, Alex. It's it's so it's I'm so upset.
What
I'm
happened?
very upset. For about 4 months now, I've been enjoying a life of luxury, a life of relaxation, just enjoying the things that I like to do and just breathing in the fresh air and just having a good time and not having any sort of reason to hate my life. And now that is over, and I start a new job tomorrow, and the world is cold and sad, and nothing matters.
Can you say what you're doing or no?
I don't want to go too deep into it. It's another call center sales type situation. Same general industry.
Oh, okay. I wasn't
So
looking for
that's gonna
specifics.
be
I was just looking for like what kind of job
that's
you're
gonna
doing.
be interesting. I also have to wake up retardedly early for it because I have to take the public bus because I guess no facility in my city is hiring at all, and no facility in like the surrounding cities is hiring at all. And I have to go to like the farthest edge that the bus will take me. So it's like an hour bus ride for a 9 to 5 job.
That's rough. That sucks.
It does suck, but I'm gonna have to suck it up. I'm gonna be getting more money than I was getting before. Although technically not hourly, but I'm just working more hours than I was, so I'm getting more. And there's like opportunities to make commission and shit too, so who knows? I might be making a mint, or I'll suck and I'll get fired in a week and then I'll die.
That's why you gotta drive. You gotta get a
It,
car.
se- it seems too intimate is my problem. It seems like a very small workplace, which means people are going to be paying attention to me too much. That was the luxury of working in the fucking like call center equivalent to a sweatshop with all the like poor with all the poor either like teenagers or 20 somethings or like like sick old people that are either sick or addicted to drugs. The good thing about there being so many is that you could kind of fade into the crowd. Whereas at this job, it seems like a pretty intimate space. It didn't seem like there were that many people working there. So it's gonna be harder
Did
to
you go
fly
there
under
for
the
like an interview?
radar. I did.
Okay. See, this
That
is
that really sucked because what I also had to because I don't carry cash because I'm not an animal. I don't live in the 1990s, so I don't carry fucking cash on me. But for some reason, buses haven't figured out how to fucking give their bus drivers that little tappy thing on your phone that charges your fucking credit card. So you have to have cash for the bus. So I had to walk 2 miles to the fucking bank to get cash for the bus, and that really sucked.
I know how to solve like half your problems that you're complaining about.
Drive. Fucking endanger yourself and others with a giant machine you don't trust yourself to fucking
I think that's just
operate.
part of like growing up though. Like your hour bus ride will probably turn into like maybe a 20-minute drive. You'll save yourself on sleep, time.
Maybe so, maybe so. But the
You'd be able to
riding
like
a riding a bus is like a
drive around
nostalgic
and visit
feeling. I kind
people.
of enjoyed it,
What
so
do you
I
think
think I'm
you're
gonna stick
fucking
to it for a
white Rosa
while.
Parks over here?
No, I was a school bus lifer. I spent fucking 13 years riding the bus.
Dude, I did maybe 1 year of riding a bus and that's it.
Yeah, no,
And
every
then
every
mom drove
year.
me every year for the rest of the time.
Kid, kindergarten to senior year, every year. Even when I was literally in a situation because I went the school that I went to has like multiple schools in different areas and the bus services them all at once. So even though I was not that far from the school that I attended, like it was walkable. It was shitty, but it was walkable. Um, but the bus like looped back around, and I was always the first one on and the last one off, and it took like 2 hours, even though I could walk home in one. Because you can't take a nap while you're walking was my rationale.
That's so
You
lazy. That's so fucking lazy.
think I want to walk an hour fucking walk in the Florida heat every fucking day? Are you kidding me?
You'd probably be like 100 pounds lighter if you did.
Maybe, perhaps.
You'd be
I did
280
have to
instead
walk.
of
I did have to
380.
walk a lot of days because I started having to stay after school for like fucking uh, retard shit because I was failing all my classes. There was like a path, like a wooded path with like a shitty little lake. I don't know if it was like a lake or if it was like a fucking sewer line, but it's like this weird wooded area, and you can like cut through it, and it's like a shortcut. As I'm walking home from school. And like a year ago, I like re-encountered it by chance, and like I was flooded by like nostalgia, and I was like, "Oh my God, there it is, the secret wooded path."
I used to cut through the woods to get to school too. That's like an integral part of like my generation is like walking to like a lot of people like walk to at least like around here like you just walk to school both uphill both ways.
Like you're a fucking boomer. I
I mean
walked
compared to
uphill
you
both
I might
ways.
as well be a fucking boomer.
We're
I'm
both
almost
Gen Z,
fucking
aren't we?
huh?
We're both Gen Z, aren't we? Just different extremes.
No, you're the tail end of Gen Z. I'm the beginning of Gen Z. Like
I'm
the
not the tail
youngest.
end of Gen Z. I'm like in the middle.
No, you're not in the middle.
When does Gen Z cut off?
Weren't you
Like
born in like
fucking
'03?
'02.
Yeah, that's like the end of Gen Z.
Are you sure?
No, not at all. I don't give a fuck. I just
Okay,
know
yeah, I thought
a lot of people.
I
There's
bet
a lot of debate on where millennials ends and Gen Z begins. That's all I
I think
care
Gen Z
about.
ended in like fucking 2010. Like
Where
I think I'm somewhere
millennials
in the
end
middle.
and Gen Z begins, that's where they're like zennials because they have to be different than the other two.
Yeah, yeah, of course. They can't just be
96 to
fucking
90
like everyone else.
96 to 99 is that weird like you're not a millennial but you're like infinitely different than like the 2005 Gen Z kids.
Okay. I see. All these subclassifications are retarded. Welcome to Detour Ahead. I'm Riley. Here's Alex.
Howdy, howdy.
Who boy.
We
What a
both have
week.
research today for this one. I
We
was
do.
surprised. We both have something to bring in
Yes,
for
it's
the
gonna be a
musical
great
that we're
episode today, folks.
talking about today.
But before that, Alex, how has your Lumio City adventure been going?
Do you want to know my so you know how my final team was up in the air because I was just like grabbing random Pokemon?
You like changed it all, didn't you?
No, it was
Because
up in the air
when
because
last
I
we discussed, you said you had a team now, and you listed it to me.
well, I'm gonna make sure that that's the team that I said. I have a team now. Mainly
Think I
because
remember what you
everybody
said?
mainly because everybody's like fucking level 60 and these level 30s can't hold their own anymore. Also because I'm pretty much like fresh out of Pokemon to evolve at this point. So, I think this is like my final team. The last one is iffy, but it feels right for now.
Okay.
We got Feraligatr, Noivern, uh Delphox, Raichu, and Mawile. And then the last one is Venusaur. I'm not too keen on keeping Venusaur there, but like
Getting tired of this Gen 1 starter disrespect that's being spread through the community because of this exciting free gift Pokemon that the professor gives you.
I don't know if I want to keep Venusaur on the team. Venusaur's not very fast, but he's powerful. Um I just passed the Altaria, Frostlass, and what was the last one that one group with Frostlass.
I don't think I'm there yet, so I couldn't tell you.
Oh, have you not? You haven't faced Frostlass yet
I don't think so.
in Altaria?
Maybe I just forgot, but I'm pretty sure that's probably the next one. Because the last set of megas I beat was it was Mawile and two other ones. Ampharos and Barbarical, I think, were the three I faced last.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you just need a Mega Garchomp to take care of that group.
Well, I didn't have a Mega Garchomp, but I had other megas that worked, so
Who was the last one that's bothering me? It was Altaria, Frostlass.
I just got done with the Corbeau stuff. Who I love that guy, by the way. Great character.
Oh, and Venusaur maybe? I don't know, because I just got the Venusaur right.
Well, you are there rogue Kanto starters? Because you get a
Whatever
Kanto
one you
starter with a
pick becomes
Megastone.
Rogue later on.
Oh, okay.
And then the ones you don't pick are available in the stone shop where you get the fossils.
Okay,
But you have
okay.
to wait till the end game to get the other
I thought
starters.
I thought they give you the stone. I thought like the professor does when she
And
gives you the
Kalos does.
Pokemon. No,
No,
I thought in
that's what
this one
happens in
too.
Kalos, not this one.
Well, this is also Kalos, so you're saying things that are
That happens in X and Y, not
nonsensical.
ZA.
There you go. That's the
Yeah,
more
you have to fight
accurate.
the rogue mega of the starter that you chose.
Okay. I didn't realize. For some reason, I thought she just gave it right to you.
No, they give you your first starter, Johto and Tepig. They give you that one. They don't give you the Kanto starter.
I still can't believe they're locking the Kalos starters behind this fucking ranked bullshit.
The ranked is better. Okay, so the ranked they learned from their mistake from season 1. Did you see what's going on with season 2?
No, what's going on with season two?
You have to reach rank Y to get the Greninjite, and in order to get the Delphoxite, you just have to hit S.
Oh yeah, that I saw.
Yeah, that's infinitely easier than K. So now you only have to do like 1 or 2 battles to go get it.
Well, that's a good thing at least. But yeah, no, Corbeau, great character, and I gotta say, Legends EA has been hitting it out of the park with the Poke Girls. Okay, because I thought Emma was gonna be the end game, but then just before I was playing right before this, and like just before I was stopping to get ready for the show, I met someone who made me forget about Emma immediately. Who even is Emma? What does she look like? I don't remember. What was her fucking name? I literally talked to her for 5 seconds. Ladine, the green-haired girl.
Oh, I thought you were bringing up Canary.
Yeah, no, not Kanari. The green-haired girl from the Battle Connoisseur Association or
What rank are
whatever.
you?
See,
Oh, so I'm like slightly ahead of you then.
you are slightly, and we just established that by the fact that the last megas I beat are megas that you already beat.
Okay, yeah, but there's like a whole story. There's like big story plot things in between ranking up and megas.
Yeah, I did all of the Corbeau stuff, and I just met green-haired girl, and that's where I am.
Okay, so you're not too far behind me. You're only like an hour or two. And that's my playing, so probably like 45 minutes worth of story.
Her name's not Ladine, because there's a character named Nadine. What's her fucking name?
Lebany or something like that.
Labane, Labani, whatever the fuck. Yeah,
Lebany,
something like that.
Lebany, I don't know.
Beautiful. My wife, my poke wife.
Have you fought her?
Not no, I haven't fought her yet. Not since Lusamine. Not
Oh.
not not since Lusamine have I been this fast infatuated with a girl in Pokemon. It's been a minute.
have fun with that battle. That's all I'm gonna say. I
And
lost.
I'm sure it's gonna be, I'm sure it's gonna be fun. I am a little over leveled though, so we'll see.
Riely, I'm over leveled and I lost twice.
Yeah, but you suck at the game and I don't. We established this when we fought.
You had higher base stats than I do. You had higher IVs, EVs.
It
Motherfucker,
was
fight
the
fight me
IVs.
again, coward. I'll do it again.
Okay, all right. I'll fight you again, and I'll beat you again. It'll be great.
Because I have megas now. I have infinite mega Pokemon to grab.
Yeah.
Yeah, my opinion still stands of where we talked about this last week. It's a good game. I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's not like a Pokemon game that I can like play on end every single fucking day. I mean, I'm taking breaks and stuff. Like I haven't played all weekend.
Yeah, I took a tolerance break. I I was playing Fossil Fighters for the Nintendo DS, and then the fucking emulator crashed, and I lost an hour of progress. And whenever that happens to me, that means the game is over.
Yeah, the game's dead
Uh,
forever.
it's over forever. There's no more. So I stopped
As
playing
I know
Fossil
from
Fighters.
your numerous Nuzlocks that you've just never finished with
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
No more Nuzlocks. I'm done doing them with you.
Hey,
No, because I'm done because I want to go and continue, but you always go and fuck it up and you won't come back. You won't race back to get to me so we can continue. It's because I'm better at Nuzlocks. You won't continue them, so why should I like get my hopes up?
listen. You were fucking cheating all over our last couple of Nuzlocke, so don't fucking act all
How was
high
I
and mighty above me.
how was I cheating?
Fucking, you had a Pokemon die in Sword and Shield that you just didn't count.
That was before we started anything.
Yeah, that was retarded. That whole way we set that up.
I'm talking X and Y.
Okay.
You just refuse. You got to gym 2. You were halfway there and you just gave up.
Yeah, sorry, it was a bad time. Don't be a bitch about it.
It wasn't a bad time. It
It
wasn't
was
bad
a
time.
bad time. That was when I was deep in the fucking work making me want to drive a fucking cleaver into my own face mode. When I was getting real to the end of my tolerance of my previous company of employment. So I was not in the mood to marathon an entire Nuzlocke after I got fucking unfairly raped by some NPC.
I will say they're doing a lot of callbacks to X and Y, and I really appreciate that. We do have your answer, by the way, of what happened to the
Yes,
professor.
you sent me a thing that said Sycamore and Trevor out of the region doing stuff. So yeah,
Yeah,
okay, there's Sycamore and Trevor, good, good. There's still a couple question marks. We'll see if they get referenced.
I don't know. I'm not talking to everybody.
Where's my main man Tierno? I want to see him and Lita have a dance off, an epic dance off. I hope Tierno's just in the game and he's like Lita's secret dance sensei.
Look, I think we're lucky that we got Lysander, Lysandre, Lysandre.
Lysandre.
Yeah, it's Lysandre.
That's great.
I think we're lucky that we got him in the game. Man, I know too much, but like I will say this, and this is gonna spoil you a tiny. Well, it's not even like an actual
Hey,
thing. Okay, it's not a spoiler, but I was scrolling through TikTok this weekend, and the caption on one of the videos was, "Yo, this final battle is rough," and all I saw was one thing doing something, and I'm like, "Oh fuck, that doesn't look fun." It
I can't imagine. I can't imagine that it's gonna be anywhere near as bad as fucking Volo, bro. I still have PTSD
No, I don't think it's
from
Volo.
fucking Volo.
It's not
I don't. I'm
It's
not
not
saying I think it
Volo
is
bad.
Volo. I'm saying I don't think it's Volo bad. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
that's what I meant. Is like it. I don't think it's Volo bad. It looks like they took the Arceus fight and merged it with Rogue Mega Evolution fight.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
exciting.
Cuz like you know the final battle is going to be a train, like you're running around the battle in
I
an
mean, that was
enclosed
again, that wasn't the
space.
case in Legends Arceus, so
I mean like the final
the
battle.
final, but like this is like end of the story final,
Also, I want
which
to put
is
someone on blast for a second here. I want to throw someone right under the bus and run him over. All right?
okay. All right.
Gingy hasn't touched a single side quest whatsoever.
What?
I don't think he's touched almost any of them outside of the ones that were required.
Where's my phone? We gotta get Gingy on the horn. Where the fuck is my phone?
Hey Siri, call Gingy.
Tell him to join this call. We have to get to the bottom of this.
I don't know if it's gonna come in through your
Yeah,
end, but
just tell him to join. Doesn't he have permissions?
yeah, him and Penguin have perms.
Permaperms.
So I was watching his stream.
Yeah.
Gingy, hop in Detour ahead call right now.
It'll take me a minute to boot the computer up, but sure.
Okay, quick, do it as soon as possible. It's an emergency.
All right.
Good, good. We're getting him in here. We're gonna solve this mystery.
Okay, so I want to say this before he hops in here. I saw that he was streaming, and I'm like, I haven't checked out his stream in a while. Let's go see what he's doing. He's running around breaking fucking mega crystals or whatever, gathering up mega stones. Even though he's already beaten the game, I don't know why he didn't do this earlier, but you know, to each his own. Everybody plays differently, right? He opens the map, and what do I see? Thousands, like hundreds of fucking little blue exclamation points all over the fucking map. Fucking everywhere. I don't think he's done any of the side quests whatsoever. I think he just rushed through the story, like even worse than you did.
I'm very interested to hear how he pleads in this case because
I texted him
that's really funny.
because he wants to do like a 4-way battle. You, me, Penguin, and him. I think we can do 3 instead. You, me, and him, because Penguin's not. I don't think Penguin's gonna play this game for much at all until, because unfortunately for us, Penguin is back replaying French game.
I know. I've talked
Yeah.
to her about.
Yeah, she's back on fucking Expedition.
We've done
Paris.
episodes of Pokemon Variety Hour since me and you last talked, and yeah, she's
Oh, I
not
know.
playing too much. She's not playing too much.
I don't think she's playing at all. She fought Vinny once, got her shit wrecked, and never went back.
Wow.
At least she
Which
got
one
to
is
see.
Vinny? Is Vinny the one with the phalanx?
Vinny is Drampa.
Vinny's Drampa. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah, so she saw Mega Drampa and then got her shit wrecked and was like, I'm good. I don't need to play anymore. I saw the one I needed to. That's it.
There's no need of this.
But I saw a whole bunch of fucking side quests. And it's not even like there were 5. This was like an abuse of the side quest system where he is completely neglected to do any of them. I'm almost positive.
You should have told him to join on his phone because now he's gonna like put in all the effort to boot up his computer. We're gonna talk to him for 5 minutes and then kick him out.
If he wants to talk about High School Musical, we'll allow him on. I don't care. I just can't connect the phone to the fucking thing so you can hear. It's unfortunate that I can't do that.
Truly unfortunate.
But yeah. Because, like, you've been doing side quests, right?
Yeah, here and there I'll run into one. Be like, what's this?
Yeah, you're not, like,
I'll do
hunting
it.
them down. But, like, if you see someone with, like, the little thing on their head, you're like, oh, that's side quest. Let's go see what they want. Right?
Yeah. Hi, Gingy.
What's up?
So Gingy, Alex has made some startling allegations against you that we have to discuss.
Let's have it.
Alex, what are you alleging against defendant Raging
Gingy.
Gingy?
Gingy's entire Legends Z8 map is filled with side quests because I don't think he's touched a single one of them.
I've done a few.
The ones that get you the Calo starters and the Kano starters, and that's it.
I mean, okay, so I did the ones with Brokey and
Uh-huh.
Fennekin.
Oh, didn't even do all this. Didn't even do the Chespin one.
I want to
Wow.
say I did like 30 side quests in total.
I think so he's got like 70 little pins sticking all over his fucking map right now.
Is there 100?
I just did side quests like
There's
80.
over 100, yes.
Jesus Christ.
It's content. It's good content.
Okay, the way Alex was describing it, it sounded like you hadn't done like any side quests at all.
No, I've been more focused with beating the game, doing the fucking living decks, finishing the 1,000 battle bullshit. Now I'm done with all that. I got the fucking shiny charm.
How many shinies
Nice.
do you have? Did you have prior to getting the shiny charm?
Prior to getting the shiny charm, 2.
2? What were they?
I'm not including the guaranteed Mareep that you get.
Okay, what were they?
The very first one I found, literally was, day 1 of playing the game, maybe an hour in. In zone 2, I found a shiny barnacle. Or binnacle.
Okay. Binacle.
Yeah. And then while I was running around, the shiny got away from me. It was a fucking Pidgey.
Okay, so that leads me into my answer for that question. So
I wasn't done.
Oh, you have more shinies?
Yeah, because that one got away. And so the next one came up while I was just grinding the Pokedex, and it was a shiny Alpha Furfrou. And then, so I got 3. Sorry, my bad. And then after that, while I was grinding out the battles for the ZA Royale, I heard the shiny charm, saved the game, and it turned out it was a Pidgey. So I have redeemed myself with the first shiny Pidgey getting away from me.
So the first one I found was Stunfisk. Right when I walked into area 11. And then the most recent one, I want to say, was Wednesday or Thursday this past week. Maybe like sometime last week. I was fucking around at night on the rooftops, just looking for any alpha Pokemon that I missed, because I'm collecting all of them at this point. And I heard the ba-ding, and I'm like, all right, save game. It was one of the Fletchling that if you get close to it, it flies away. However, what made this situation worse was that it turned day in 30 seconds and it despawned during the day.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
So I had to climb a ladder, and there were 2 other it took me I had to climb a ladder and get over to that area. Like the little, walkway.
Yeah.
Like, it was on a walkway between 2 buildings, along with 2 other normal birds. So I had to be able to climb a ladder, sneak over there, and aim and throw the ball all within 30 seconds before it turned day, and it flew away. This took me 35 minutes. Probably 10 to 15 tries to get this shiny.
Had just enough time to throw a Pokeball. If it broke out, you shut the game down.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, that's fucking brutal. And to defend my point,
well, real quick, I did catch it though. I got it. I do have a tiny, shiny little bird. It's gonna stay a bird, but
it's gonna say bird.
Gingy. Why are you screen sharing, Gingy?
Because I need to defend my point. Because I've done some. Yes, my map is covered. That's not the point.
Okay, this isn't too bad.
Okay, I saw this a week ago, Riely. So imagine how many more there were a week ago.
He's been working on it.
He's been working on it because I pointed it out to him. I was like, so I hopped in stream the other night, and And you need to do your fucking side quests, whore.
Oh, this is a cover up. You probably hadn't done any when you saw it.
No,
I've done some.
not at the time that I confronted you about it.
No, when you confronted me, yeah, sure, but I've done some prior to that
Mm-hmm.
because I was bored.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, my entire focus was doing Marvel shit, doing the story. So now eventually I'll get to finishing all the side quests. Hell, here's a confessional for you guys. I haven't finished all the side quests for fucking Arceus.
Oh, Arceus is dead. We don't talk about Arceus anymore.
I finished Arceus enough to fucking fight Arceus himself, and let me tell you, fucking finding all those unknowns was a bitch.
Yeah, I'm not even doing that. My end game for Arceus was Volo, and what a fucking end game it was.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
Riely got
it
his
also-
shit rocked by Volo.
Yeah, he did. I remember his reaction. And also finding all the whiffs for fucking Spirit Tomb was also a bitch because you can only do it at fucking night.
It was just so insane to me. Like, it took so many attempts to even get past Volo himself. And then there's Garatina, and it's like, oh, okay, that sucks. And I died at Garatina fucking 7 times. And then I finally get through the Volo fight in a favorable enough condition that I can just barely take down Garatina. And then it turns fucking Origin form. And it had been hours at this point, and I killed that Garatina, and I thought that was it. Or at least if there was the Origin form existed, it would come later or in between a heal. Nope, here he is right now. And I died again. It died fucking 1,000 more times, and kept having to grind over and over again. But I did get through it.
Well, my question
So,
for you, Riley, are you planning on end gaming ZA?
I mean, what do you mean?
Oh, because there is. All right, I'm gonna have to spoil the game a little bit.
What do you? I mean, are you talking about the Infinite Royale, whatever shit? Because I know about
Yeah,
that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Usually
you
any
know that
like
you have to do it 15 times, right?
yeah. Usually any like battles that are presented to me like on their face without any like additional requirements, I will do before I put the game down. So like
Gotcha.
I
Do
probably
that.
won't do every side quest, and I probably won't do the whole Pokédex, but I will at least get past the Infinity Royale part.
Because what was I gonna say? Because as it turns out, you don't have to do all of fucking Professor Marble's quest or research. Because if you do the 1,000 battles one, that takes care of the majority of the points you need to get to the shiny charm.
Oh, Riely
So you
doesn't
don't
care about
even
the
need
shiny
to
charm.
Oh,
complete.
I thought you had to do everything, but I haven't beaten the game yet. So
No, you
I-
have to do
I-
everything if you don't do the battles. If you do everything but the battles, you're forced to do the battles.
Right.
You're
because
basically
you'll
forced
be
to do the
short
battles
100.
regardless.
Right.
But if you do everything else first, then the only way to get the shiny charm is to go and do all the battles at the very end. Just focus on the battles right now. Genji, are the battles per Pokemon or per trainer?
Per trainer.
I thought someone said it was per Pokemon that you battled.
No, it is per
no,
trainer.
trainer.
So if you do, depending if you like min max the ZA Royale, the most I've gotten in a night is 30.
I've gotten 22. So
it's grindy, sure, but it's worth it. And then end game shit. I mean, I will say because once you beat the game, you'll be able to do like two missions for Yveltal and Xerneas, and it is absolutely frightening to see the Grim Reaper fucking Pokemon spider crawl on the ground running towards you.
I was just about to bring that up because we all know that Xerneas and Yveltal will be in the game. It's not a surprise that they...
Oh yeah, it's not a spoiler to talk about that.
No, but the battle... I haven't seen Xerneas, and I don't want to know about Xerneas, but I already know about Yveltal. and it literally fucking exactly what Gingy says. Spider crawls on the ground after you in like super speed, and it's fucking terrifying.
That's awesome. That's
No, I mean,
so
if you think
sick.
about it, the Pokemon that drains life around it is spider crawling towards you.
I'm
That is
excited to get
sick
to
as
the
hell.
Yveltal fight. I want to see. I'm excited to do that.
I mean, if you want to, because presumably if you're still watching the screen, I can switch over to Evoltal right now and see if I
No,
can get
no, no.
him
We're
to
doing
fucking
we're doing
spider
a
crawl.
podcast. I don't know if Alex is even showing the people this shit right now.
No, not at all.
Okay.
I
So
brought
yeah,
Gingy. All I did was Riely wanted to bring you on here because I was putting you on blast for not doing side
yeah,
quests in a
we wanted to
Pokemon game,
confront you about these side quest allegations.
and they were inevitably true because I don't lie on this show. But
We're about to talk about High School Musical, so I assume it's time for you to take your leave.
I mean, I'll mute or
you can
Get
stay
into
in here if you want to mute, but we got to cover our topic today. I've got some. We both have like research shit to do, so
oh, you poor souls.
no,
yeah,
it was
we actually like planned for our podcast. It's crazy.
Yeah, what's that? Like?
Riley's was last minute. Well, both of ours was last minute, but I have a 1-page paper to talk about right now.
Nice.
So if you want to mute, you can stick around until we're done.
Okay, dokie.
Awesome.
So, real quick, where would you rate ZA? Would you rate it over Arceus or below it? And this question goes for you too, Riely, depending how much of the game you've done.
Yeah, I think ZA ranks pretty high. It doesn't rank over Arceus for me, but I think Arceus is like my third favorite game in the franchise, and ZA is not far off.
I'd have to say the exact same thing. Arceus was a better, like, felt like a more complete region game. Like, it felt there was a lot more of like an exploration-esque to it. Like, they threw you in different areas of the world, and they're like, go ahead, go fuck around, see what's out there. Here, they're just like, welcome to Lumiose. Every night we try and mug and rob you, and every day your friend is gonna not allow you to do anything that you want to do. So have fun.
That's
Welcome
the
to
first
Lumiose.
like 3 hours of the game. Come on.
No, but I'm having fun. Like, I don't have that many criticisms outside of like I wish we could have explored explore outside of Lumiose, but because we're just in Lumiose, I'm having fun. The way they include, I was very worried about how they were gonna like include catching Pokemon just in the city when they first announced it, but it seems like they really flushed that idea out to the point where like it's not that bad to go and catch some Pokemon.
No, it's not. I mean, it's a nice breath of fresh air, and thinking logically here, because ZA takes place 5 years after the events of X and Y. Your player character in those games becomes the champion. If all this shit was going down, like end game, the world is going to end type level shit, why didn't the champion step in to help out?
Yeah, where is
Because
Diantha or Callum or Serena, whoever would be the champion at that point?
because you can't add Callum or Serena in the game.
You see,
Okay,
what they can
Diantha
do is
then?
like take the team, or like open up a questionnaire, be like, hey, did you play X and Y? Like, yes, I did. Okay, what was your team?
Nah, that's too much. Fuck that.
That's too much. But I would like to see like a red style fight where they put together kind of a team out of the starters and gift Pokemon, and they could just base it off of whatever gender you picked in ZA. It'll be the same.
I mean,
the protagonist you fight.
I love Tawny.
I also love
Tawny is
Tawny.
a good rival. If I had to pick like my favorite NPC from the game, I mean, I hated her Mega, but Lita. Loved Lita's design.
Lita's really good.
Her Mega is not.
Honestly,
come on, Gingy.
Sorry.
That Mega is not meant to be good. It's supposed to be comedic relief. That's it.
I told
There
you
is
guys
no
about that
contested
mega, and
proper.
Gingy didn't believe me the whole time. And
I
now
didn't
he
want to
knows
believe you
it's
either. I
real.
was hoping that it was fake, but it's not. But it's funny now that I like see it in game running around.
It is really funny. But my favorite NPC, and I think it was like Lita and Tawny were in the lead for a while, but then I think Charbot now. Like, I really like that guy.
I thought initially like they were portraying him to
Who?
be the bad guy, and then it turns out
Yeah,
like, dude, he's just bullied a lot and shit. He's shady, absolutely, but he's not really a
Oh,
bad guy.
Corbeau?
Yeah.
I thought Riely said
I call him
Charbo.
Charbot. I did call him
Why?
Charbot, my bad. Corbeau.
It's Corbeau. Corbeau.
Although
I
I'm
Corbeau.
not
know
gonna
it's
lie,
Corbeau. I got mixed up in my
Mega
brain.
Scolipede is badass, but with all the trailers and everything with Corbeau, I expected Mega fucking Arbok.
Yeah, that would have been cool. Mega
Arbok is
too.
one of the last Pokemon from Kanto to get anything to get any sort of attention.
At least it's in the game.
And don't hold your breath over it, you two. But apparently, according to quote unquote leaks, Flygon is finally going to get some love with Mega Dimensions. But we'll see.
They
I don't think that's true. I don't think he was on that list.
I don't think it's true either, but I keep seeing it pop up.
yeah, but like that list, they can add things onto that list, and we
I guess
won't know
you're
about
right.
it.
Maybe trying to surprise, because like we know, as far as we know, as of right now, we know all of the megas and mega dimensions. Like everything Game Freak is working on for the next 5 years got leaked, bro. Like I know what comes out. I know what Pokemon game's coming out in 2029. Gingy, the fucking megas and mega dimension are nothing.
I mean, I'm waiting to see the next lawsuit with the Pokemon Company and Nintendo over Mojang with Pokopia.
What?
Nah, they're not gonna.
I'm
That's
just kidding.
not Gingy. That's not gonna
Oh.
happen.
I know it's not. I was being sarcastic.
I know, but like in a realistic standpoint, Minecraft would beat the fuck out of Pokemon.
I think Pokemon is still the more profitable franchise, technically.
Oh well, yeah, but like Minecraft is like a small little indie developer. They're not gonna go after them. They don't give a fuck. They're two separate things.
It's true. Yeah, I think he's just joking, but
Yeah.
All right. Well, you guys enjoy your High School Musical.
All right, Gingy.
love you, Gingy.
All right. As Shinji just said, we're here to talk about High School Musical, the first movie.
It's true. And Alex, you seemed to be under the false impression due to my knowledge of the franchise, which has mostly come from my obsession with Disney Plus's High School Musical, the musical, the series. You were under the assumption I was some sort of expert about this movie, where in reality I don't think I've seen it since I was like 5 years old.
I'm under
I
the impression
remembered
you're an
almost none of
expert on
it.
High School Musical in the first place just because of the series, and that's about it. So
I remembered almost none of that first movie.
I'm driving home from Cincinnati this morning, which is about a 4-hour drive. And I'm like, I know this movie like the back of my hand. I can easily get away with talking about this movie without even fucking seeing it. But let's just do the soundtrack first, brush up on the songs, and we'll see if I have time to do it when I get home. Almost didn't even bother watching the movie, to be completely honest with you. I did watch the movie. I did. That's why I said start time 3. I got home at like 1:30. I got home at 1:30.
Fucking laptop and fucking Homer Simpsoned your ass. Fucking why you little.
Okay, but like I told you 2 to 2:30, and then I got home at 1:30. I was like, all right, let's boot it up, turn myself invisible, and let's get this shit done.
Let's get this bread.
Because if you saw I was online at 1:30, you would have bothered me to do the show. And I didn't want you to know at the time that I was like, I still have to watch the movie. But
there was a whole character that I forgot. That's like, I thought I at least knew the cast, but there was like an entire main character who did not exist in my memory banks. And I don't even remember what her name was. I remember the character. I really liked the character, but I'm bad with names
Can I
sometimes.
guess?
The composer girl.
Yeah, that's
Sorry.
exactly what I was. That's Kelsey.
Yeah,
Kelsey. How'd you
Kelsey.
forget about
Yes.
Kelsey?
I completely fucking forgot about Kelsey.
Okay, so I want. Can I
I
do?
was Kelsey in 2? Because I saw 2 more.
I can't honestly. The hierarchy for the not hierarchy, but like the ratings for these three, it literally goes 2 is the best one, then 3.
Like your ratings or like aggregate ratings?
My ratings. I enjoyed
Okay.
2 better than 1, and I enjoyed 1 better than 3. I didn't really enjoy 3 at all, but thank God we don't have to deal with that for a while. So
I guess I haven't seen 3 in a long time, but I know the Troy solo is like one of my favorite songs in the franchise.
speaking of Troy, did you know Troy Bolton, Zac Efron didn't sing shit in that movie?
I was actually gonna mention that too. I do know that.
It's like the one fun fact that everybody knows, but Zac Efron, I think you know the like creepy window scene where like his mom, like Gabriella's mom, tells him to fuck off, and he's like, "Nah, let's go to the back," and then like sneaks up the side of the house to her balcony. That's Zac Efron singing. That's the only one. Everything else is
Oh,
all
okay.
pre-recorded.
Yeah, they got someone else. I guess they just like, from what I read, I think like this movie was kind of slapdash together, and they just like didn't have time to teach Zac Efron all the songs, so they were like, "Fuck it, we got this guy who can
Oh, that's not
ADR
what
it."
I heard.
Oh, what did you hear?
I heard that Zac Efron was originally supposed to sing the entire movie, but had vocal cord problems, so he couldn't sing.
Oh, yeah, I'd
So
heard he
they
was
had to
supposed to
get
sing,
someone to
but I
sing
thought it
for
was
him last
because
minute.
maybe it's a combination of the two. Like he couldn't record because of the thing, and that's what I heard. But I missed the voice thing. I thought it was just that like they didn't have time to teach him all the numbers, but that's probably the case because he was sick, so they didn't have time to wait for him
So
to get better and then teach him all the numbers.
speaking of fun facts and behind the scenes things,
Yeah,
do you want to know the origin of High School? Well, real quick, did you know High School Musical was literally just a placeholder title, but they couldn't think of anything else? They just called the thing High School Musical.
I feel like I vaguely remember that, and that seems correct because High School Musical is a very placeholdery title.
Yeah, it was literally just like, hey, we have this script. We're just gonna call it High School Musical for now.
See, it's a musical and it's in high school.
Exactly. But they never came up with a better thing, so they just left it as High School Musical. So do you want background on how High School Musical came about?
Sure, tell me all about it, Mr.
It's really
High School
fortuitous.
Musical historian.
It's really fortuitous that we did this after Grease, by the way.
Yeah, this is kind of just Grease.
Well, funny you say that because originally it was supposed to be Grease number 3.
I don't know if I believe you. That's crazy.
High School. Okay, so I wrote a paper, so like I'm just gonna like read this. It's only like a few paragraphs, so it's not that much. But like,
Okay.
High School Musical shared blah blah blah. Shares more.
Did you write this paper or did fucking ChatGPT write this paper?
No, I found it from reputable sources online outside of
Okay.
ChatGPT. I didn't use AI for this. And I found one source, copied and pasted a bunch of shit, changed some things to make it look like it was my own writing a little bit.
I was the master of that,
then
bro.
after I copied them all over to my podcast notes page, I cross-referenced the not the allegations. I cross-referenced the information with a few other sites. So
all
the
my
gen-
papers were basically just plagiarized, and I just go through every sentence and be like, go through the source in my mind, be like, what's just a completely different way I could phrase this
Yeah,
sentence,
basically.
but it means exactly the same thing.
So High School Musical started life as Grease 3. And instead of starring Zac Efron and Vanessa Hudgens, it was intended to feature Justin Timberlake and Brittney Spears.
Oh, Interesting.
After the disaster that was Grease 2 in the mid 80s, apparently there's a second Grease that I never knew about that I found out in research to this.
Should we put Grease 2 on the wheel?
It was literally like it completely flopped. Like, it is bad. We can throw it on the wheel, but I haven't been able to find it yet. So if I find it, I'll throw it on the wheel.
Can find it first. Yeah.
Yeah. So after the disaster that was Grease 2 in the mid 80s, the Grease franchise had just been like left to die until 1999, when a script was developed for a second sequel to the movie that would appeal to modern audiences. And it would have like, they were trying to like revive Grease basically. Cause like Grease 1, fucking fantastic. It touched the hearts of so many people back in the 70s. Then in the 80s, they tried to do the exact same thing, and people were like, what are you talking about? My parents watched that shit. Fuck you. So they're like, all right, we're going to give it a little rest. We're going to go another 10 years. Maybe they'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, I thought I heard about that, and try and bring it back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. And
So
Justin Timberlake and Britney Spears is really funny.
oh yeah, it would have been like a huge staple for like 2000s pop culture history and shit like that.
Man, remember when Justin Timberlake just like wasn't anything for like 15 years, and then suddenly he did that one song for Trolls, and everybody acted like he'd been famous the whole time?
Yeah. The movie was intended to follow the children of the original cast members, Danny and Sandy. So Danny Zuko and Sandy, whatever her last name was, along with a few other cameos from the original cast. The members of NSYNC, the 90s pop boy band, were to star as the T-Boys with Justin Timberlake as the next generation of the Zuko family, while Brittney Spears was slated to star as Sandy's daughter.
Well, wait, so they split up and have separate children?
I wasn't able to like figure that out.
Is this an incest plot?
The wording made it seem like they got together and it's like brother sister sort of thing, but that seems really weird to do that. I'm not too
Grease
again
3 incest edition.
Again, this is literally what you can find. Like, this is literally just like the makings of what was supposed to be Grease 3, but remember, it was like tossed in the trash for multiple years. You know Rizzo, right? The one bitch who was like kind of a cunt.
Yes, I recall.
Rizzo's daughter was also written to make an appearance and was to be played by Christina Aguilera. So they were like hyping the fuck out of this movie with like so many pop people.
Yeah.
As of October 2000, it seemed as though the only thing standing in the way of the movie's production was the ongoing Screen Actors Guild strike. So
I'm a victim of the SAG strike from that time. Wow.
So had that strike not happened, we would have gotten Grease 3, and I don't think High School Musical would have ever happened.
Well, I'm glad that strike happened then.
So basically, like, until the strike is over, they can't start filming anything because of the strike.
You cannot convince me that Britney Spears can act. Like, not that there was a lot of acting in this movie, but like I feel like it would have been much worse had Britney Spears been involved.
So, besides the Screen Actors Guild strike that was going on, they hit one last like nail in the coffin for Grease 3. Paramount, who owned the rights to Grease, wouldn't grant them the rights to use the characters or setting of Grease for their sequel.
Tragic.
Travolta said that he was told Paramount owns the Grease name and they're not doing that. Very cut and dry. God damn, that fucking heater's running. I finally turned the heater on, and it's like the beginning of fucking November. It should have went on like months ago when it started getting like below 40, but now it's like consistently 40. This thing is working way too Give me 1 second. Because I'm like
boy.
starting to fucking sweat over here. I just turned it on today because I'm like, I should probably make sure it's working before the actual like winter comes.
You're giving an old test run.
Well, because if it's broken at the beginning of November, it can get fixed by the beginning of December. Before like end of December, beginning of January comes and just completely fucks Ohio with snow and sleet and rain and cold. So yeah, Paramount basically told the production, "Fuck you, we own Grease and we're not doing another one. Fuck you." So after that, they don't know if it was like a lack of interest from a modern audience or like they don't want to make a rerun of the disaster of that was Grease 2, so the project was just shelved. This was October 2000, like 99 to 2000 era, all right? So the project was shelved, right? Until an Even Stevens episode came along in October of 2002 that was the first musical episode that Disney did.
That's interesting.
And then Disney hired a new writer who did another musical episode for That's So Raven, and both shows episodes were highly rated, got a lot of like views and shit like that, to the point where Disney picked up the script for Grease, wrote out all the references to Grease, and basically just remade it in their own image. Basically, Disney picked up the script and they're like, "Hey, can we copy your homework?" And Paramount was like, "Yeah, you can copy our homework. Just change it so nobody knows." And that's how High School Musical was born.
Your internet is currently committing suicide.
I'm aware. What was the last thing you heard?
I heard everything, but it's been all Borgy.
Is it still Borgy?
A little bit.
Okay, so it's still green now. How's this?
All right, you sound good right now.
Okay, I'll keep an eye on, because like the video connected thing where it goes from green to red on Discord was literally going green, red, yellow, green, red, yellow, green, red, yellow, and it was like freaking the fuck out. So that's probably why. So yeah, basically Disney took the Grease 3 script and then just like wrote out all of the characters, wrote out all of the references to Grease 1 and possibly Grease 2, and just remade it in their own image.
There you go.
So that's the story of how High School Musical began.
Was it the same writer as those musical episodes? Was that Kenny Ortega?
Sean something or other? I closed out of Google Chrome because that's probably
No,
fucking my internet.
Kenny Ortega was the director.
I can open up Google Chrome again real quick. It was Sean McNamara.
Okay.
After the Even Stevens musical episode was broadcast, Disney drafted in writer Sean McNamara to write another musical outing for the other Disney show, That's So Raven. And then after that one did really well, they picked up the old script and rewrote it to be High School Musical.
Okay, interesting.
I did a little bit of research. I didn't know that.
Well, look at you.
Because, like, I was looking up parallels between Grease and and High School Musical, and I'm like, there's obviously a connection here. The people who made HSM were clearly fans of Grease. Very clearly cut and dry, copy and paste shit. Two teenagers
they
meet
copied
out of
Grease's homework
town.
for sure.
Huh?
They copied Grease's homework for sure.
Oh, 100%. And I was curious, how many similarities are there? And I came across, High School Musical was originally supposed to be Grease 3. And I was like, that's way more interesting than anything else I could have come up with.
Yeah, that's definitely fascinating. Good find. Good find.
I don't know if you're like patronizing me or you're just low energy, but it sounds like
No,
you're
I'm
like
not.
fucking patronizing me.
I'm
Because
not
like I'm proud of
patronizing you.
finding this information, and you're like, yeah, good find, yeah.
I'm not patronizing you, but you can patronize us by going to patreon.com/detourhead.
You got to spell it out. That's what you do with Patreon.
DETOURAHEAD.
There you go. DTOURAHEAD.
I did it faster than you did it.
I was drinking, so
I see. Well, I was smoking, so we're even.
anyway, it's a good plug. I appreciate that. Anyway, on to the actual High School Musical 1. We spun the wheel, and it landed on High School Musical. We both watched it an hour before the show.
Yeah.
I did listen to the soundtrack as well, outside of watching the movie. So, what'd you
You
think?
read up. You studied the material.
On something that I didn't really want to watch this week, but the wheel chose, so the wheel spoke.
The wheel desires what the wheel desires.
We listened to the wheel indefinitely.
Wheel is our lord.
So I just did a lot of talking. So now it's your turn to do a lot of talking.
I see. I don't know if I'm going to deliver that to you, but I'll talk for some amount of time. Yeah, this was definitely an interesting one to go back to. I had a good time, although I will say a pretty flagrant criticism I have with this film is that the acting is like extremely hokey. That almost like adds to it, because it's almost like the whole thing is like a high school play within this movie about a high school play, because the acting is very high school play. So it's
Yeah.
kind of like a weird meta thing going on. But I don't think that was their intention. I think these are just young new actors that were not the best.
I mean,
But
this
it was
is what
charming.
like
It was charming anyway. I like Power Rangers. I'm okay with campy acting. Like I wasn't
like
that upset.
you
but
also have to remember High School Musical was the first of its kind though for the Disney Channel.
that's true.
Like High School Musical paved the way for musical movies like Camp Rock and shit and Descendants.
Man, Descendants was good. I gotta watch Descendants, the other ones.
Like without Grease, Disney Channel would have never broke into the musical scene outside of its
True.
movies. Like outside of like Disney princess movies and shit. And even then those weren't like heavy musical movies at all.
Well, I think the inception of like Hannah Montana exists separately from that, so like it would have happened eventually either way.
I mean, I think it would have taken a little bit longer though.
Yeah.
God, to be a fucking teenager in high school when High School Musical came out in 2005.
I was a fucking toddler, bro. I was a little baby.
I would like to point out, and I'm going to bring this up when we do High School Musical 3, whenever that happens. High School Musical 3 happens in 2008.
Yeah.
You know the significance of 2000 Albuquerque, New Mexico in 2008?
Is that when Walter White rose?
Walter White and Jesse Pinkman are fucking around at the same time Troy Bolton and Gabriella.
I saw Albuquerque and I immediately started thinking about Breaking Bad, and like jokes I could make about it being connected. I didn't come up with anything, but
There's nothing that like actually canonically connects them, but they happen at the same time. So technically, Troy Bolton was going to high school at the same time as Jesse Pinkman.
had High School Musical 4. Chad gets addicted to meth, to blue meth, and his friends have to
Breaking
help him get
Bolton.
over it. Breaking Bolton. But yeah, no, the goofy acting a little bit silly, but I still had a good time with
It
the
was
film.
very
It's a
like
classic.
this is like the acting in this is like writing a school paper in Comic Sans.
Yeah.
You don't take anything seriously. You just kind of like it distracts you from everything else that's going on. Like if you look at a paper and it's in Comic Sans, you're like, I don't even care about what's going on, but like I guess I'll read it, but it's like very distracting. So
I
like
think
you
this
watch
might be where my enjoyment of the series kind of interferes, because there were actors acting in that show, so it's a little, it's on a little bit of a higher plane.
but you also have to remember this is like the like breakout point for almost every actor in that movie.
That's true.
Vanessa Hudgens, Ashley Tisdale, Zac Efron, like this is what started their resume in acting.
I think the only person that I can think of being in something before High School Musical that was in High School Musical, and I'm not even sure, is like maybe the episode of Drake and Josh that Vanessa Hudgens was in for 5 seconds happened before High School Musical. That's literally the only example for any of them.
Probably, yeah. But like that was like a lot of their like first big roles in a movie was under the Disney Channel logo.
But yeah, a little goofy. I'd say Chad probably walks away with the acting award. I don't know if he's getting favorite character, but I think he was probably the best acted. Orlando, not is his name Orlando Bloom? No, that's a different guy. Who's this guy? Or is this Orlando Bloom? Orlando. No, definitely a different guy. Chad, High School Musical actor. Corbin Blue. Okay.
You were close.
I knew it was something blue.
That's almost like Corbeau with some letters missing.
Corbeau Blue. But yeah, he was probably the best acted. Taylor wasn't bad either. I think Zac Efron and Vanessa Hudgens were still breaking in their acting shoes.
A little
Like
bit, yeah.
they're still enjoyable, but like a lot of their conversations were very like high school play line delivery.
I think I would like to say the one person, and then like I know he gets a glow up in number 2, but in number 1, Sharpay's brother. I don't even know his fucking name. Ryan. Dude suffers like I know the whole point of his character is he's in the shadow of Sharpay, but like his whole character suffers because of that that writing.
I literally forgot they were brother and sister, and I thought he was her gay best friend.
I think that's what they were going for.
Yeah, they were going for that, but they had to be siblings because you can't have a gay best friend in a Disney Channel movie in 2006.
No, not allowed. No gays allowed back in 2000s. Not for kids nowadays.
There are gays in High School Musical, the series. They went full woke by then.
Speaking of which, Riely had me watch a 2-minute video and to compare it to the original.
Yes, so the Troy solo. Each of these movies has a integral Troy solo, and the one in High School Musical 1 is "Get Your Head in the Game." And of course, the Joshua Bassett, who plays Ricky Bowen, who plays Troy Bolton in the school play production of High School Musical, in High School Musical, the series,
Okay,
thus the
so I
name.
would like to clarify because I've never seen it. High
Yeah.
School Musical, the series.
Yes.
It's about. It's a show about a bunch of high school kids doing High School Musical for their school.
Yes, essentially. It's like it's kind of a character drama-y musical show about like a drama club. And in the first season, they're putting on a production of High School Musical.
Okay, so
And
it's like a weird meta thing.
it is a meta thing, and there are a lot of things that line up. If I could compare like the initial setup of High School Musical, the series, with High School Musical, there are a lot of parallels. Like, of course, our main character Ricky Bowen is just like a like doofus skater boy, and he only becomes interested in the musical because his ex-girlfriend, who he broke up with over the summer, but it's because he's like a dumb kid and just wanted to kiss other girls, but he's still in love with her. She finds a new boyfriend, and they're both going to be in the school play. So he decides he also needs to be in the school play, and he ends up getting the lead. And this, so yeah, that's the first season. Essentially, there's a production of High School Musical. There's a bunch of drama about who's playing who. There also is a conflict between the coach and the music teacher. That's another thing that was completely paralleled. That there's like a coach. He's a black guy, and he's not the main character's father, so that's different. But the coach has like a problem with the way that this eccentric drama teacher is operating, and they have kind of like a rivalry, much how Coach Coach Bolton and Miss Darby had that rivalry in this film. So there are a lot of like similarities in setup like that, except a little more like melodramatic stuff going on because that was the kind of vibe they were going for. But it's a very enjoyable show. And I think Joshua Bassett, the star of this show, has a better singing voice than Zac Efron or whoever is singing in this movie. Personally, I think that he's definitely a better actor, which you can see a little bit of even within this music video. I don't know if I spell it out for you or if you noticed it, but there's some good turnaround on him in that music. So, what were your thoughts? This is your first exposure to that show in any way.
I don't plan on watching the show. This is not like interests me. This is not like a
Well, I mean, you don't know the context. I just wanted you to
I
hear
don't
like
need
the
the
song
context.
and
Like I heard the song, I watched the YouTube video, but like it's not the same. It doesn't feel the same. It feels
yeah,
like
it's
I'm
not
what
supposed to feel the same.
Yeah, but
It's
like
supposed to
it
be
feels like
different.
I'm watching a middle school play.
Yeah, you gotta know the context. This is just a taste. There's like an actual good story around it. You
I'm
don't
sure there's good
understand.
story. It's just like it doesn't sound as good as the original. It sounds like a
And it gets
shitty
better, and
cover.
there are musical numbers that are different, and there are original numbers, and Olivia Rodrigo's in it, so you gotta know some of the songs are good just based off that. I will say one difference between this film and this TV show is that Gabriella seems like an actually nice and good person, unlike Nini, who is an emotional terrorist. She's the villain of that show, Olivia Rodrigo's character. She is the worst. And you don't even blame her for it because it's all like teenage girl emotional bullshit, but she just like she unintentionally fucking crashes a plane into fucking Ricky's life.
But it's really weird. Like I would never High School Musical is one of those like was an integral part of like a lot of people's childhoods. It's probably what like when it came out, it probably caused a lot of people to be like, "Oh shit, fucking drama club looks so fucking cool."
Yeah.
And like it's weird coming back to it all these years cuz I probably haven't seen it in like 15 years probably. maybe even more, because like it's been 20 years since it came out,
You know,
almost.
2006. I think I literally the last time I saw it was like probably a re-airing just like a couple years later. So like maybe 2008.
So like I haven't
I
seen
was
it.
like 6.
I haven't seen it in probably 15 years, but I've definitely like I have a Disney playlist that like I listen to, not often, but like I have a Disney playlist on Spotify and it's part of that. The music's great. The music, like, it's not as good as some of the other musicals that we've listened to or that we've watched, but like if you're in the mood for like catchy tunes and like catchy lyrics and like poppy sounding songs, it's great. If you're trying to vibe out, if you're trying to drive from Cincinnati to fucking Cleveland at 9:30 in the morning.
How and why are you watching movies in your fucking car?
I didn't.
Oh. Oh, the soundtrack you were listening to.
Yeah, I
Okay.
listened to the soundtrack on the way home, and then when I got home at 1:30, I put myself invisible on Discord, didn't say anything to you, and then booted up the movie. And then when I realized I'd finish the movie around like 3 o'clock. I'm like, yeah, let's start at 3. That's why I left my sister's place so early. Also, because I
I
wanted to
gotcha.
like hang out here. Because I literally Thursday or Friday, I literally got off work, came home, packed stuff, was maybe home for like 15 minutes, and then immediately hopped right back on the road and went down to Olivia's house.
Oh boy.
Um, it was my other sister's. She plays soccer in college, and it was the last conference game before like playoffs. So if they lost, I don't think they were going to be in playoffs, but if they won, they were in. I'm not sure how it all works, but like she's got a game Wednesday and she's got another game like Saturday, I think, maybe Sunday. But like it's her Wednesday could be her last game if she doesn't win. Like ever, last game ever,
Oh shit.
cuz she graduates soon.
Wow.
So it's like big because she's been doing soccer since like 5. So
Is she like good?
she's decently good.
Not
In
like going pro good, I assume.
No, she's not going pro.
Okay.
So, but like it's a family thing. I've said this before. Family comes before the show always.
Uh-huh.
Unfortunately, that just happens way more often than it happened like it should, but you know. But yeah, it's really weird coming back and like watching this as like a fully grown adult.
Yeah, it was definitely interesting. I feel like the acting gets better. Like there's perhaps maybe I've got some rose-colored goggles, but like I remember when I saw 3 in theaters and I feel like acting was happening. I don't remember 2 as well, but I feel like I remember in 3 there was some acting to be had amongst the cast.
We'll dive into 2 and 3 later on down the road, but I would like to say of the soundtracks of all 3, I only listened to the first one, but like from what I remember, number 2 has the best re-listenability, the best soundtrack out of all 3. Now, I would like to say as we're talking here, I think the reason there's such a stain on number 3 for me is because number 3 came when High School Musicals, like, at least for me, number 3 came out when High School Musical had like lost its like vigor in like my age group.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So like High School Musical 1 and 2 were good, and then High School Musical 3 came out and everybody was like, "Oh, well, I mean, like that was like years ago that I liked it. I don't like it anymore." You know what I mean?
Yeah, three has some of like the bangers of the franchise. I think. Like I don't know about the whole soundtrack because I still haven't seen it since I was like 6, but from what I know from the series, and how I've listened to songs from the movie as a result of hearing them in the series, Now or Never, Scream, and High School Musical, all generational bangers. And those are all from High School Musical 3. So
I'm sure once we get to go cover 3, we're gonna like have a lot more to talk about. Like, where do we rank Troy's solo songs when compared to the others? Because we've got "Get Your Head in the Game" from 1, we have "Bet on It" from
Bet
number
on It, yeah.
2, and
And then
"Scream" from
Scream for number
3.
3.
And I can tell you, "Get Your Head in the Game" is probably gonna be number 3 for me.
Really? I mean, I maybe Me Too. Yeah, I think Me Too actually.
So I guess I can
All
say
three of
it
them are
now.
really
I know.
good.
I think it's gonna go "Bet on It," "Scream," then "Get Your Head in the Game" is last.
I will say I'm a little sad that you weren't that into uh the the show version of Head of the Game, because this was the when it comes to when I compare Joshua Bassett and Zac Efron slash the VA for Zac Efron in this movie, head to head, I feel like Get Your Head in the Game is the one that he did better. To Bet on It is the one where Zac Efron takes it, and then I think Scream they did both equally. So I'm gonna make you watch those two, or listen in the case of Bet on It, because there's not a music video for that one, but he did sing it. It's on the soundtrack. So we'll have those comparisons as well. And the one acting thing I did want to mention from the Joshua Bassett version, that you were kind of you probably pieced it together maybe a little, but you were missing the context. The parent his parents' divorce is a main source of conflict. And as he's doing the big like slam dunk solo part, is when he sees his like new stepdad come into the audience and like give his mom a kiss on the cheek, and he like freaks out about it. But then like he tries to get back into it, and he even like spins it into the act, where like there's a double meaning to him saying the like "I gotta shake this yikes" line. Like he actually means it in his real life, and it's also the actual line. And then he tries to get back into it, but he can't. Like I thought it was a good like acting bit at the end there.
I didn't really like that part though.
No,
It was too like blatant.
what do you mean?
Like the part where he's like the music cuts and he's like up in the air and he's like, "Yikes." You know, that part?
Well, yeah, because that's the actual line for the song.
Yes, but from the original song, it's more subtle. His was literally just like reading a script.
Well, no,
It's
no,
supposed to be
dude.
subtle. It's supposed to be like an internal monologue almost.
Yeah, it's the opposite of him reading a script, because it's real in that moment. He's saying the line because he knows that's what he has to say, but those are also equated to what he's feeling in that moment.
See, if I had
And
more context than like a 2-minute song, this would probably be a better conversation.
which is
But
why you need to watch it.
so you know how we were arguing about, well, not even arguing, how we were discussing why Zac Efron doesn't sing in the
Yeah.
first movie, but the rest of them. I have 2 more fucking goddamn theories.
Okay, sure. Lay 'em
just
on me.
just looking it up. Theory number 3, or I guess another theory, the songs were written and recorded before they cast Zac Efron.
Mm.
and the singing parts for Troy Bolton were written for a tenor. However, they decided to go with Zac Efron, who was a baritone. So they pulled Drew Seeley to sing instead.
Interesting.
So now we have like 3 different theories. I don't know which one is correct, but all I know is Zac Efron does sing in the other 2 movies. It's his voice.
Yes, that is
because
true.
Zac Efron was pissed, I guess, and he fought for his voice on the soundtracks and like in the movie.
Well, thankfully he got it for the last 2. But
wrap up questions, or are we done? Or are we not done yet?
Well, yeah, I think we're about done.
I don't really have much else to say. Everybody knows about.
This is not
High
a
School
super
Musical.
eventful film. Like the first, I feel like 2 and 3 have more like plot depth, whereas this one was very by the numbers. Like it's hard to like get into in-depth conversations about like the story because it's kind of it's a very by the numbers little high school story. I guess we didn't really talk about like the characters themselves, like beyond Troy and Gabriella, our heroes, our John Travolta and whatever the fuck that other bitch is named, for this
John
story.
Travolta and Olivia Newton-John.
Olivia Newton-John, that's the one. That's the bitch in question.
I would have loved to see a Grease movie with fucking Brittney Spears, Christina Aguilera, and Justin Timberlake. That sounds really interesting.
I think it would have been awful, but
it would have been fucking awful, and it would have tanked their careers really fucking hard for doing it. But like, it would have been cool.
Yeah, for sure.
The other characters were good. I mentioned Ryan. His character really fucking suffers.
I thought that kid's name was Chad. Or
Ryan.
Wait, no, Ryan.
Sharpay's
There's 2
brother.
different characters. Yes.
His character suffers and has absolutely no depth whatsoever. Like very
he's
surface
just like
level
Sharpay's
character.
lapdog. Yeah.
Like there's a few subtle things where like you notice like he tries to do something and she shuts him down. Like when they're singing Bop to the Top and they get on the golden ladder, he tries to go up the ladder like next to her, and like right at the end she says bop to the top or something like that and hits him in the head and like pushes him down. Like she's supposed to be on top.
And then during Stick to the Status Quo, when Sharpay sings the line about there being something is bad, something is wrong, and then Ryan like does the next line, and then she like pushes him away and does a different version of the next line.
Yeah,
she's like, you're not supposed to sing in this part. Get out of here.
It's sad that like I know the next movies they expand his character a lot more. The second one they give him like not like a whole storyline, but like him and Sharpay like cut ties almost.
Yeah, I think in number 2 they start like being characters and having arcs a little bit.
But it's really just like that standard another retelling of Romeo and Juliet, but like swap it up a bit.
Troy and Gabriella both kill themselves at the end of the movie.
Ryan comes out as gay. Just like send the movie.
They get caught. They get caught foiling the basketball game, and East High gets disqualified, and Troy just can't live with himself.
But it's a good movie. It still surprisingly it still stands as like a good children's Disney movie to watch even after all these years. Like a lot of it's not really that outdated either.
You know, it was definitely a good time for what it was.
The only outdated thing was like what kind of phones they were using, but you still ask for people's numbers in exchange for like you still ask for people's numbers and shit like that. Maybe you ask for
I also
Snapchat,
feel like
but like
no, maybe they're kind of coming back. I feel like Whereas like having profile pictures for your numbers was like a big thing among youth in the early 2000s. Like I feel like that can kind of be taken or left now. Like a lot of people just don't bother with that shit.
Oh, I don't give a fuck
Do you
about
do you
that.
have
Yeah.
contact photos for your contacts at all?
For family, that's it.
Okay.
And Rachel, because I was forced to. But
Ah, okay.
like, not like. I think Penguin is a picture of a Piplup, but that's about it. That's more so just like for fun.
Yeah.
Like what this is, it was just for fun, so you could like you remembered who you were talking to. But like, you are right in like assuming that it was more of like a social norm for like profile pictures back then. Now it's all Bitmojis and shit like that.
Yeah, the Bitmojis.
You want to join me over in Boomerland?
I
But
haven't used Snapchat in a long time. I think I finally uninstalled it.
there's like one girl that I'm like barely interested in that uses Snapchat. So like once that kind of fizzles out, I'll probably uninstall it at this point, or just leave
Now
it
when I think
there.
of Snapchat, I just think of the famous Dick Masterson problem: Snapchat pictures of not tits.
Yeah, basically. Oh, I have another update on the girl who keeps messaging me.
Oh,
I got 2 more messages while I was driving down to Cincinnati.
yeah.
I was literally thinking to myself, I'm like, it's been a minute. I kind of like went on a rant and told this bitch to fuck off publicly on a podcast. And if she listens, she knows it's her.
You think she listened?
I don't know if she listened, but like me thinking about this girl and how she's fucking crazy, I think manifested in her brain wherever the fuck she is, and she hit me up again. Friday, she asked me any plans for tonight after literally telling me to go fuck myself 3 weeks prior. I ignored it. And then
Have I ever told you about
yesterday,
black sex magic?
no, go ahead.
Okay, I have to like not give the details in fear of exposing people, but to give a very generic version of this story, I had a friend, and I knew a girl who had a crush on that friend, and that friend did not could reciprocate this crush at all. And eventually the friend stopped talking to the girl. But then at some point, months later, he just decided to like text her again to like mess with her because he was bored. And later, that girl told me that she had manifested him talking to her again with black sex magic, which I guess is one of these fucking like stupid Wiccan myths where if you masturbate and then you make a wish at the moment in which you come, you can use black sex magic to get your wish granted.
Dude, that's like a
So I
whole Riely,
my friend got black sex magic into talking to a girl.
that's like a whole episode topic is just like Wiccan like black magic shit.
Yeah.
Like I have vague connections. I can probably go work some black sex magic to go get one of these Wiccans on to tell us about it.
Yeah, you're gonna use black sex magic to wish for the perfect Wiccan to talk on the podcast with
Yeah, right? Use it against them.
him.
Sacrifice some animals during the blood moon. I think the full moon is like in a couple days, so maybe
Spooky.
I can throw some rocks out there, absorb some moon magic, and cover myself in moon rocks or moon magic rocks. It's so
Magic
fucking
rocks.
dude. That's a real thing. If you put rocks or like empty crystals outside during a full moon, they'll absorb full moon magic. It's a real thing. Like full moon
Do you,
energy. so
You know
you
about
can like
Jo
recharge
crystals?
your crystals.
Do you know about Jo crystals?
What's No, go ahead. Explain
Yes,
it.
it's exactly what you were thinking of.
I know it is.
Yeah,
I was about to
it's
question. I was like, oh,
crystals.
okay, yeah, I know.
I assume this was like something a gay guy made up at some point and posted it on the internet, but it's a famous story. I think the Game Grumps kind of broke it to a much wider audience, where fuck, I lost my train of thought. Well, what did I just say I was gonna say?
Jo crystals with Game
Yeah, Jo
Grumps.
crystals. So it was like this guy who posted this ad on like Craigslist or something, where it's like, "Yo, I'm looking for fellow Jo crystal holders so we can charge each other's Jo crystals." And he goes on to explain this concept where these little crystals that get charged up when you Jo with your bros. So you, so you have to gather a group of bros with Jo crystals, and you all have to jack it in the same room, and it charges your Jo crystal, so it has magical properties.
Dude, that world of like charging crystals and like black magic voodoo shit, it's so interesting, but some of the shit that people make up, I'm like, that sounds really fucking stupid. But I think that's a topic for another day. I should put that on the list. Wiccan
For
shit.
sure.
Fake
But do you want to do wrap up questions
wrap-ups.
for High School Musical?
Uh, favorite character would have to be. It'd have to be the drama teacher.
I kind of hated that bitch. I was like surprised because she's made out to be, there's literally a like sequence in like the TV show where like the goodbye with that teacher from High School Musical 3 is played out, and the actual actress is there like doing the scene with the kids. And I assume it happens the same way in the movie where they're all like emotional and they're gonna miss her. So I assumed she was gonna be like nice and eccentric, but like in this one she was like mean and a bitch the whole time.
Yeah, but she like takes charge.
Yeah, sure.
I'm getting older, so like, you know, I can't be looking at 16-year-old fucking Vanessa Hudgens anymore. I gotta turn.
Are you saying this is your crush in the movie? Is this old hag teacher?
She's probably only like 40s
At least
in
at
that
least have some
movie.
class at being a Gabriella's mom. She looks okay.
Yeah, but Gabriella's mom didn't have the balls to tell Troy Bolton to fuck off. I know
She
it's a
liked
Disney.
Troy Bolton. She was charmed by the boyish whimsy.
She wanted Troy to herself, but it's a Disney movie, so she had to back off.
Oh no.
I don't know. I thought the drama teacher was endearing.
She had a couple she had her moments, but like the fact that she agreed to change the audition day to when she knew all Troy and Gabriella's shit was going on at the behest of Sharpay and Ryan.
I don't think she
was like
knew
so
that all
fucked.
that shit was going on though. Cuz she doesn't give
It seemed like they were conspiring. Like that cuz she was like, I don't want to hear another word about fucking Troy Bolton. Maybe you're right. Maybe we do need to change the day for the good of the fucking
I
drama
don't think
club.
she
So it
gave
seemed
a
like she was
fuck
trying to
about
keep
anything
Troy
other than
out.
drama.
Yeah, but it seemed like she was trying to keep Troy out to that end because she was still
Because
under the impression
she
that he was
thought
fucking
that
with her.
Troy was doing it to make fun of the drama club. That's why she
Yes,
confronted the coach.
She knowingly gets manipulated by Sharpay into screwing over Troy because she thinks Troy is doing like an elaborate prank.
Yeah, but Sharpay's got that silver tongue though, and we see more of that in the second movie.
Yeah, she was one where like I remember her being a lot more central, and I think those memories mostly come from 2 and 3 because like I guess she was focused on here for some amount of time, but like her arc was a lot emptier than I imagined it would be. Like she like wishes Gabrielle luck at the end, I guess, but like you can't really tell whether that's sincere. Like it's not really satisfying.
Oh no, it's not. It's not sincere if you look at the events of what happened in 2.
Yeah, well I haven't seen 2, since I was a kid, also, so I'm not sure. And they don't even do two in the show. They do different. They do like a different musical instead, but then they do three. It's weird.
Probably because the kids don't want to do a musical about summertime while they're in school.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, it was because they were trying to like enter into this fancy like drama competition, and it had to be like a like actual classical play, not fucking High School Musical too. So at the
Did you
last
notice
minute, the musical
the?
teacher is like, "We're doing Beauty and the Beast, actually."
Did you? So this was like a quick one-off sentence that what is his name? Corbin Blue said. Chad.
Mm-hmm. Chad.
Did you notice the Phantom of the Opera reference?
Yeah, the mom has a picture of the Phantom of the Opera in her fridge.
Again, very fortuitous that we covered both of the musicals that are like referenced in this movie prior to doing the movie. I wasn't expecting a Phantom of the Opera reference in High School Musical, but dude, if some girl was like, "I have a picture of you in my fridge," I'd be like, "Okay." Like I don't think that would phase me that much. I'd come on the show and be like,
Why would you have a picture in your fridge of anyone for any reason?
"Well, we're not told explicitly why, but it's like a diet thing probably." Was what Chad said.
Well, she like looks at this guy that Phantom of the Opera. She has a crush on him, and she's like, "I have to look good for Phantom of the Opera in my fridge." But yeah, my favorite character. Hmm. I feel like it has to be Gabriella because she's such a ray of sunshine the entire time. Like I was just endeared by her at every moment of the film. Like she's got like this infectious like smile and demeanor that like I just she's makes me happy most times she's on screen, and when she's sad I feel it because she's such a peppy character normally, that when she sings that like sad solo about Troy betraying her, it's like, oh, I feel for this. So I'm gonna give it to Gabriella. What was your favorite musical number in the thing?
Breaking Free or
That's a
whatever.
good one.
It's the one that's like consistently thrown throughout the show or the movie. Outside of that one, a very, very close runner up was am I fucking blanking on the song? Oh, the ending one. We're all in this together.
Yeah, that's a good one. Blown Out of the Water by the ending song for the third one, though. I'm excited for that.
Again, the third one was like
We got to red pill you on the third one. I hope that you have better thoughts on it this time.
maybe rewatching it as an adult will like make it better.
I think I remember it more fondly just because like it was the only one that played in theaters and I saw it in theaters. So like maybe just seeing it on the big screen has given me a more positive look back on it.
I think I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We got a while before we'll get to number 3, but we'll get to it eventually.
I'm really hoping for the High School Musical three-peat. It'll be so funny.
Well, in terms of the wheel, but I am working on a guest for Beetlejuice the musical.
Yes, yes, of course, of course.
And then do we want to tell our guests what we're doing next week so we can hold ourselves accountable?
No.
Okay. Bruh, come on.
No, because I know we're gonna have to change plans because I know I'm not gonna be able to do it because I have to work is a new factor.
Just watch it when you get home.
I don't have a lot of time when I get home, Alex. I got shows to do. and I gotta go to sleep so I can wake up for the fucking bus.
All right. We'll figure out next week. If I pull this guest for Beetlejuice the movie or Beetlejuice the musical, I really need you to like. This is not me asking. This is, hey, I'm bringing somebody on and they can only do this day, so I need you to fucking get it done.
I will lock in when we have a guest involved. Yes, but
Rating.
I didn't even do my favorite musical number. You cuck.
Oh. I'm trying to get to the wheel. I got the wheel pulled up.
Yeah, fuck your wheel. Give it a minute. Fucking the suspense is building. But
I'll set it to spin for 3 minutes.
For me, I feel I have like a completely different answer to you because like I do have a close second place, and Get Your Head in the Game. Like despite the fact that it's probably my least favorite choice solo, all the choice solos are like top tier in High School Musical soundtrack rankings. So like, Get Your Head in the Game is a close second. But I think my favorite was Stick to the Status Quo. Like I really like that number. Like I love fun ensemble numbers, and this is like the only part of the movie I really remember is this number, just because like I really liked it and I still do. So yeah, Stick to the Status Quo is gonna be my answer. What's your rating of it, Alex?
I'd have to say like. Do I want to be mean? I'll give it a 6 out of 10.
I'm gonna be a lot nicer than that. I was almost too nice. Like I was
maybe
thinking,
like a 5.5. I'm not sure though.
No, I had like 8 in my head. But as I thought about it, I'm like, like the acting leaves something to be desired, and I think it'll improve over time. And even then, I could only will myself in my heart to drop it half a point. So I'm gonna give it a 7.5. I had an enjoyable time. And Alex, can you share that's the wheel?
Let me know when you're ready. Oh, I gotta go over it.
Yeah, what's on the wheel? What are our options?
You got Hairspray, Book of Mormon, Death Note the musical, Jesus Christ Superstar, Avenue Q, Greatest Showman the movie with Hugh
And
Jackman.
High School Musical 2.
I would really like to remove High School Musical 2.
No, if the wheel ordains it, we do High School Musical 2.
I don't want to do it 2 weeks in a row though.
I don't care. Spin the wheel.
If I remove High School Musical 2,
no argument you will make will convince me. It's staying on the wheel. Spin it.
the odds of Death Note the musical increase if I remove High School
I don't
Musical.
care. Spin the wheel.
All right.
I have no idea when it's gonna stop because 30 seconds is still so long. Oh!
Go, 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 go! Yes.
Ah!
Still spinning. All right, we're doing JC Superstar.
Yay.
Had I done 60 seconds like you wanted, it could have went to High School Musical too. Because I did 45 for that one.
You know what? Maybe let's just pretend that never happened. You could delete High School Musical.
No,
2,
I'm
do it
fully
again.
ready. I am fully researched up on JC Superstar. I already have a notes page for parallels to the actual fucking Bible ready to go and talk about.
JC Superstar is a very different product than what I thought it was when I wanted to watch it. So now I just like don't even want to.
Well, the wheel is spoken.
Yeah, well, the wheel spoke about Phantom of the Opera, and we all know how long that took. So look forward to the next.
Yeah,
wheel
but you
spin
enjoyed
in
Phantom,
about
though.
6 months. That's true.
The same dude who did Phantom does JC Superstar.
Okay.
He wrote
okay.
everything. He wrote everything for JC Superstar. It's got good music in it. Got good sing-alongs. It's got romance.
The name like Jesus Christ Superstar, I thought it was kind of more memey than it is.
No, it's literally just like the death of Jesus Christ, but it's a musical.
Yeah.
It's entertaining. It's good.
We'll see how I feel about it. I didn't get no Death Note, no High School Musical 2. I would have even taken Hairspray. I'd love to
Yes,
talk about
but
Band of
remember,
Vines.
JC Superstar gets removed, which means all the ones you want could show up next time.
That's true. That is
Get the ones
correct.
you don't want to do out of the way, as per our Lord and Savior, wheelofnames.com. Riely, the wheel is spoken. Your words have come to fruition. We can't disobey the wheel.
It's true. We can't disobey the wheel.
All right. Thanks everybody so much for watching Detour Ahead. Check us out on Patreon, patreon.com/DETOURAGAD. We both have a link tree. Mine is linktr.ee/COLOCHU. Riley's link tree is
linktr.ee/Riely Cinematic Universe. That's RIELY Cinematic Universe.
What can you find on that link tree, Riely?
All sorts of podcasts and YouTube channels and various projects that you can hear. You can hear me with your eyes and you can see me with your ears. Check it out.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching Detour Ahead. We will see you guys next week for a mystery topic that Riely probably won't end up doing.
Secrets.
All right, bye everybody.